All right, guys, welcome back to Noble's View. This is our Premier League recap for the weekend games, March week 16, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to go through a couple of games that were played in the Premier League. The big six actually. Though Man United will still play later tonight because I'm doing this video on a Monday morning. And United have a game tonight, Monday Night Football. So, guys, sit tight as we go through the games. Now, the first game I'm going to go over is the game between Chelsea versus Everton at Stamford Bridge, actually. Now, I was actually surprised with the result of this game because I predicted Chelsea to lose that game 2-1. But deservedly, Chelsea won that game very well. They played very well. Goals from Cole Palmer and Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto was actually the best performer in that game for Chelsea. It was a very interesting game to watch. Malo Gusto assisted Cole Palmer and also scored a goal. I think it's his second goal for Chelsea, if I'm not mistaken, because he scored his first goal last month in November, and this month, December, Malo Gusto has scored his second goal for Chelsea. So, a big congratulations to Malo Gusto. And Chelsea won that game 2-0 against Everton. Everton team is very, very good at the moment. Very, very good. Then the next game is between Liverpool versus Brighton and Hove Albion at Anfield. Now, again, that game, I expected Liverpool to struggle because of the whole Mohamed Salah saga, everything going on at Liverpool at the moment. Liverpool in the Premier League, they've not been doing really well. Yes, their last 5 games now, they've not lost any. So, including the Brighton game, they won the Brighton game 2-0. 2 goals from Hugo Ekitike. Mo Salah actually assisted Ekitike. Now, Salah came on in the first half after the injury to Joe Gomez in the first half. So, Salah was actually brought in to replace Joe Gomez. And Salah, I wouldn't say he had a very bad game, but it was just an okay game, though it's not up to the level of the Salah we know, but at least it was a little bit better than the previous games this season. So, a well-deserved victory for Liverpool against Brighton. Now, that game, Isak was on the bench. He didn't start. So, the coach started Ekitike ahead of Isak, which was actually a very good call because Isak has been a shadow of himself, honestly. I'm actually surprised at the level he's dropped so far this season for Liverpool because I'm a very big supporter of Alexander Isak. When he was at Newcastle United, he was balling very, very well. But honestly, I don't know if it's due to the whole transfer saga. Then he was injured, didn't go for preseason. So I don't really know exactly. I can't pinpoint my finger at the exact reason why he's been so poor for Liverpool. So it was a 2-0 victory for Liverpool. And I think Liverpool needs to work on this. The only threat in that Liverpool attack is Hugo Ekitike. If you watch that game against Brighton, it was actually only Hugo Ekitike that was really, really balling very well for the Liverpool attack. The other attackers really need to step up, else it's going to be a very big problem for Liverpool this season. So, a very big win for Liverpool. Brighton played absolute rubbish in that game. So, Liverpool actually deserved to win the game. I also predicted that game. These are 2 predictions for me last week that were actually very wrong. I predicted a 2-1 win for Brighton against Liverpool, but it didn't actually go that way. Then, we have the Arsenal game, same on Saturday. It was also played on Saturday. Now, that Arsenal game, I predicted it to be a win for Arsenal. Yes, I predicted a 4-0 victory for Arsenal. But while I was watching that game, because I went for an end of the year party of my community, so I was unable to do a live watch along for that game, but I watched bits and parts of the game. Now, that game was actually very shocking. All 3 goals were scored by the Wolverhampton players. 1 from the goalkeeper, 2 from the other, 2 from the other players. So it was a very, very shocking result, honestly. Arsenal got a goal in the second half because the first half was actually a 0-0 draw. The first goal was scored by the goalkeeper of Wolves, Sam Johnstone. He scored the own goal from, I think it was Saka's corner kick. He touched the goalkeeper, hit the bar, and hit the keeper and went inside the post. Now, Tolu Arokodare equalized, I think, in the 90th minute. Now, while I was watching that game, I made some comments. I said, if Mikel Arteta peradventure draws or loses this match, honestly, it's a sackable offense. I said it while I was while I was watching that game, because I see no reason why an Arsenal team that is first in the league would lose or draw to Wolves, that is the worst team in the Premier League this season. Wolves have just 2 points before the game in 15 matches. Now, Wolves have 2 points from 16 games. It's actually very shocking, honestly. It's it's very shocking. The game, honestly. And like I said, Tolu Arokodare equalized for Wolves in the 90th minute. And I was like, what is actually wrong with Arsenal? You guys are leading 1-0. Mount more pressure and score more goals, but Arsenal was unable to score, honestly. And in the 94th minute, I think, after Gabriel Jesus was brought on, it was actually an own goal again from Mosquera, the defender of Wolves. It was just a shocking game on Saturday, actually, because I'm like, how can the league leaders Arsenal be struggling to win this Wolves team that is very, very poor? But the most important thing is the 3 points. So, and I'm really happy that Arsenal got all the 3 points, because honestly, I've said this a couple of times. I really want this Arsenal team to win the Premier League this season, honestly. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm a Manchester United fan, yes, but I really want the Arsenal team to win it, because they actually deserve it, but they have to go all out for it. It's not just deserving it, but you do have to win it. So I'm really backing Arsenal to win the league this season, honestly. And I've said this countless times on my channel. If Mikel Arteta fails to win the Premier League this season, Kroenke should sack him. There is no excuse at all. He has everything at his disposal to deliver the Premier League this season. And almost all the big teams are really poor this season. It's just only Man City that are getting close to Arsenal now. So even the Man City is also not at top gear that we always know Pep's team to be. So it's a very big opportunity for Arsenal to win the league. Now, the other games are the games between Crystal Palace versus Man City. I predicted it to be a 2-1 win for Palace against Man City, but Palace lost that game. Well-deserved victory for Man City. 3-0 victory for Man City against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. 2 goals from Erling Haaland and 1 goal from Phil Foden. And from the Tottenham game against Nottingham Forest, it was a 3-0 victory for Nottingham Forest against Tottenham. I actually predicted that game to be a 2-1 win, but it was actually a 3-0 victory for Forest against Tottenham. So very good game for Nottingham Forest. And currently the league table is Arsenal first, Man City second, Aston Villa third. We have Chelsea fourth, Crystal Palace fifth, Liverpool sixth. Then seventh, we have Sunderland, Manchester United eighth, because I'm doing this video on a Monday morning, so it's before the Man United game. We don't know what the Man United game is going to be. I actually predicted Man United to win. It's going to be a very narrow win for Man United against Bournemouth. It's going to be a 2-1 win for Man United against Bournemouth. So guys, let me know in the comment section which game in the Premier League match week 16 actually surprised you the most. And what is your score prediction also for the Man United game tonight, guys? Thank you very much for the support. And please, if you're here to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Thank you guys very much. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. Come on, guys. We can do it. Love you guys. Peace out and take care. Bye, guys.